Thoughts on today's game?
Well, I'll tell you what, we played one of our best first halves of the year, on both ends. Offensively, really shared the basketball, made open shots, did a great job. And then defensively, I thought we were going to hold them to 12 points there in the first half, and they made a little run at the end of the half. We played great on both sides of the ball. And then we come out third quarter, pretty bad on defense and pretty bad on offense in that third quarter, but going into the fourth, we buckled back down defensively, and you hold a college team to 47 points, you've done a pretty good job. Offensively, we struggled in the second half. They did a nice job. They made a few adjustments on how they guarded us, and it worked for them. So they were able to shut down our offense. The way it looked, I thought we'd get to 90 or 100, but that wasn't the case. So.
And there in that first half, 6 different players, big threes for you. How were you able to execute and get those open looks and those players really coming and knocking them down early?
Well, similar to the other night where they were kind of packing it in. Remember the first half we weren't skipping it and stuff, and this game they did the same thing, but we started off skipping the basketball, moving it from side to side, hitting the drags behind us, getting a couple transition buckets, and then in the second half they did not help as much. They made us play one-on-one, and we didn't finish around the rim very well. So kudos to them, but we played a very good. They're in second place for a reason. They're a good team, and we pretty much dominated them really on both ends of the floor for much of the game.
And senior day, and Megan and Desiree both finishing double figures for you. How big is that in the locker room? How much do girls want to win for those two? And just how big of a deal is that?
It's a huge deal, especially for, first of all, Desiree is just a one-year player, but she's fit into our group really well. You guys will get to see her out there throwing the discus and shot here when we get done, but she's really been a huge impact player for us at the 5 position, both offensively and defensively. But really the heart and soul of UTRGV women's basketball is Megan Johnson. She's been here 4 years. We love 4-year players, and you just watch her play. She's not the most gifted or most skilled, but she's going to give you 100% every time she's out on the floor. And as a coach, that's what we look for, and she's a great example for everybody in our program. And a 4.0 student's not bad either. So.
Coach, a big thing today was rebounds, 52 rebounds. Talk about just being aggressive and just grabbing it and transitioning into some points.
Well, Deja Daniels, 6'4", she's a really good post player in this league, and she ended up with 8 points and 10 rebounds, but we did a really nice job on her. And I think if you go up and down the list, Desiree, Megan, Sarah, even Trey had some rebounds today, but 52 rebounds is awesome, man. So it's 3 games in a row we've won the rebound war. And what's our record? 3-0. So that's a big stat for us. Nice. That was a good question. Thank you.
And you talk about just the rest of the game. You talked about not finishing off as strong as the first half. But how do you think just getting through the rest of the game you guys did?
Well, in college basketball, the game's never over, because you got the 3-point line, you got 30 seconds. So we only scored 20 points in the second half, or 24 points in the second half. And so it was getting a little nerve-wracking when they got it to 12, but we were able to persevere. And I think Desiree had an and one that kind of got us going again. So, we just gutted it out in the second half.
Coach, during the fourth quarter, it just seemed like the last 5 minutes you guys started pulling away from GCU there.
Mm-hmm.
What was the message to your team right when that 5-minute mark came upon, and you guys just started pulling away from them once again?
Well, we wanted to get the ball to Des, and we were trying a lot of dribble drive, and they did a great job walling us up, and we had trouble scoring, so we needed to touch the post, and she made a couple nice plays for us. We put Sarah down there at the 5. She's actually at 2, but then we got Megan on a one-on-one situation as well that we wanted to get the ball inside, and that's what they did. They did a great job.
With your biggest league, 27 points against a very tough Grand Canyon team that started the WAC play 10-2. now has lost 3 in a row. Talk about just how it felt. That first half was
It was awesome.
strong. So,
Yep.
talk about just what went through that first half.
We just played great team basketball. We shared it. It started on the defensive end, but we got out in transition. But you could see the teamwork. There was no selfish play. It was everybody was sharing the ball. Like you said, six different people hit a 3. That's pretty fun.
And Coach, one more thing on that fourth quarter. You guys only committed one team foul. It just seemed like the team was locked in, disciplined in a disciplined manner, and not giving up the foul. Was that just something you talked about also during that little break?
No, we really never talked about it. Coach Nims was screaming, no fouls, but no, we didn't really talk about that. We had some veteran players in there at the end, and they did a really nice job of walling them up and getting rebounds and getting the game to the end. So,
Last question for me. Megan and Desiree have been contributing to this team a lot senior day. Talk about just having them here at UTRGV and what it means from them for the program.
Just 2 great kids from 2 great families, and the kind of kids we want here at UTRGV in the future is 2 just like that do their, make great grades, and then they also are great people and they're good players. So it's a great example for our younger players, with having a lot of younger players on how to act, how to carry yourself, how to go to class, do the right things, treat people in a certain way, and they do that. So we're real proud of them.